Hello guys, it's Luca, and today in this video I'll be making a knife someone requested from Valorant. They actually wanted me to make this knife, but I didn't want to make it because I didn't want to have to paint the character. I can't paint it all, so I figured I'll just do this one. This design is way more difficult just because the centerpiece, I didn't know if I was going to make it correctly, but it did turn out looking nice in the end. The knife that I'm making is her original knife. The other knife was just a recolor, so we both get to be happy. I should say this idea did not turn out very well at all. It would have worked if I was making something like a kunai, but since this knife is flat, I ended up making this way too big and I had to fix it. Let's just skip this part. I mean, like, what is this? I removed that and then I just started filling in the handle. The handle was pretty simple to make. All I did was put a square piece in the middle and filled it in around it. I also remade this piece. This is the new blade I made. I also put the blade on the wrong side and it took me way too long to realize. To make the blade this time, I decided to make it the same way I made the handle, but I make one side taller and then fill it in. This 3D pin is faster, so I use this one to fill it in. My Clover mini iron broke, so I replaced it with this plastic welder and it literally melts the filament like butter, but I have to be careful because it gets so hot. I brought heat protecting gloves, then just decided to not use them. I used a Dremel to sand it, but I also used files. I just didn't include that in this video. Once that was done, I used a Dremel to poke those two holes that are on both sides of the knife. For the rest of the details, I used my soldering iron. I wasn't too worried about both of these symbols being the exact same on both sides because they're going to get covered up anyways. And just to be on the safer side, I made mine a bit thicker. That got sanded the same way I did everything else. Then I used a lighter to burn off the filament from the sanding. Then I gave it a coat of metallic silver spray paint. I painted the top part black. Then for the wrap, I mixed some black and brown paint. I decided I was just going to repaint the parts that messed up, so I painted it on as messy as possible. Then I went over it with a lighter brown, then a darker brown so it didn't look so clean. It still looked too clean, so I gave it a black wash, as the artists call it. It's just black paint and water, then you dab it off with tissue. I decided to not clean the orange paint off the lid, so mine had a little bit of orange in it. It added a little flavor. This is my best looking project so far in my opinion. I'm definitely improving. Thanks for watching.